my God. How does he come back from that? Hello and welcome back to another Bleach reaction. Today, we will be reacting to episode 6 of the 1,000-Year Blood War arc titled The Fire. These episodes keep getting crazier and crazier. I say that every week.
I'm sure this episode will be fire.
It'll be a fire episode. Last week's episode was my favorite so far. I mean, so many things happened. We had a mystery person show up and save the gang in Hueco Mundo.
I know, which is funny because we usually are the manga readers.
Right.
Before like the anime, like scenes of the anime come out, like Chainsaw Man and other things. So people were like, only manga readers know who this is. And I was like, I'm so lost.
I don't know this time.
Yeah.
I don't know this time. What else happened in last week's episode? I mean, Kimpachi bodied like 3 Stern Ritter or 3 enemy Quincy and carried him over his shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, then he almost got bodied. Well, he did kind of get bodied.
Yeah, he kind of got wrecked.
He just didn't die. He got bodied, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but Yuha Baka is not someone you should mess around with.
Yeah.
But Yamamoto, at the very end, we got a little post-credit scene in last week's episode, and Yamamoto and Yuha Baka look like they're about to square up and square off. So it's about to go down between the two of them. And so I know this episode's going to be crazy. I mean, just looking at the thumbnail for this episode, I mean, it looks insane. Yamamoto is pissed.
So
he's pissed.
If Yamamoto were to perish, who would be like next in line?
That's a good question. Joshiro, or the long-haired white guy. Long white-haired guy.
Long-haired white guy.
The long-haired white guy.
I mean, it works either way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I felt bad last week too for Byakuya. Byakuya got his Bankai turned against him.
Yeah.
And he got bodied too.
Yeah, last episode was definitely the best one so far.
Yes.
So
yes.
I'm thinking this one will definitely, because we got everything that we like to see in Bleach. We got like lore. We got a contentious relationship, some history,
lore, yeah.
And also just like something different from Bleach, just like that horror like element, like that
everybody
fear.
getting slaughtered. Yeah,
that was like what I really like. So I feel like this one for sure will be, classic Bleach, like fight.
Well, I hope it'll be the payoff to all of that, and getting to see Yamamoto get a little revenge.
Yeah,
get a little revenge.
I was gonna say like.
And maybe we'll learn some more stuff this episode too.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
But let's just get into it, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into it. Episode 6 of the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, The Fire.
Who do you?
Oh, that's the book his dad gave him, right? Or he found.
Whoa. Dang. So yeah, it was a long time ago. They're rewriting history.
They are. That's so sick.
He's so fast. That was so unfair.
Yeah.
Woo! Beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
Oh.
Damn, what the fuck? This is incredible. Yo, the animation already! This is awesome.
Oh my god. Damn.
Wow. Damn.
Wow.
Whoa.
What? What happened?
He just took all the moisture from the atmosphere. Damn,
Bro.
it's that hot.
What? That's fucking crazy.
Oh, this is his Bankai.
Wow.
Whoa. This is so crazy. Oh my god! They put their whole pussy into this episode, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah. Shit.
Whoa!
Oh. It got blown away.
It can't be this easy.
No. They're gonna like back down or something. They're gonna run away.
I mean, these, again,
They're
colors,
gonna run away.
lighting. What a sick line.
Ooh, the flame sound.
15 million degrees.
Melt into the earth crust. What's gonna happen?
I know, dude.
They're
they
gonna
have to have something
run.
up their sleeve.
No, I mean,
Wow. He looks crazy.
I'm scared.
I know.
I'm scared. Ooh.
Wow. This fool's a god, dude. Jesus Christ.
There we go.
Wow.
Whoa.
What the fuck? What the hell?
What is this?
He's bringing freaking an undead army up.
The army of the Evil Dead.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Oh, shoot.
Damn. Damn. This is kind of fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Hmm. Oh. You know it's bad when he loses. Oh.
Oh my god. How does he come back from that?
Yeah. No way.
It can't be that easy.
Of course not. They probably have a healer or something. They have to.
Did not expect that.
See, maybe they're working with someone else. Oh, he was disguising himself. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. Oh, he's done. Now he knows his...
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Fuck. Damn. Oh,
What?
not him.
What?
Not him. Not him. Not him.
Oh, damn.
Do we really have to do this again? Good. You can stay there. Yeah, it's not looking good for you now. Stolen. Fucking
Wow.
stolen. He's dead. No. Fuck.
Ichigo? Somebody? Somebody?
No. He's dead. He's dead.
Wow, that's it. Wow, that's it.
He's
oh,
dead.
man, what a beautiful episode, though. First of all, I just, again,
Wow.
round of a fucking applause, man. Holy shit. Animation-wise, in terms of, like, fight choreography, camera movements, direction, like, lighting, this episode fucking took it. It was awesome. It was awesome. And it makes me, just, I don't know. There are so many people that I feel like, I don't know, we're already like shitting on the pacing or shitting on the animation. And I don't even know if they can call themselves like real Bleach fans after having to wait
Or
so
just,
long for
like,
this shit to come back.
Anime fans in general.
Or anime fans in general. But this shit, like if you were one of those people that were complaining about that at all, then I hope you saw this episode.
Yeah.
Because this was incredible. Some of the best animation this season. I mean, we've gotten a lot of good animation this season.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there was that, that classic Bleach gotcha. It's like classic Bleach. Like, that wasn't me though. I was like, that was pretty crazy. It worked well in their favor, but I was like, yeah, we gotta have one of those, I guess.
Well, yeah,
or it's like this build up of like this huge fight between the two, and you do think like that can't be that easy, obviously. But for it to be like, that wasn't me, I feel like we've seen that. So,
of course,
especially with Aizen too.
Right.
Like, we've seen it with like Momo, like going through this whole fight, and then it was like Momo, and they're like, oh my god, like, I don't know, it's just,
I do feel like it is different watching it than reading it, because
for sure,
watching it, I mean, you get to see everything in motion, and you get to feel everything. I mean, like you were saying, just the intensity of the flames and the way that the flames lit the environment, with this like red and blue light.
Yeah, I really liked how the flashbacks too, like, had that. It was like the sound was different between like present and the flashback.
Right.
Obviously, you could tell because like Yamamoto's like younger, and Yuha Bak looks the same. So that's interesting. I wonder what is going on there, because it has been like 1,000 years, and they already look pretty like, established as adults, I guess.
Yeah,
so,
they look grown.
Yeah.
They look the same.
And
well, he does. Yuha Bak.
Yeah,
does.
Yuha Bak does, but Yamamoto's definitely aged.
And I don't want to see anybody online, and I already know there's going to be people out there, but I don't want to see anybody online, after such an amazing fight, after, the episode that we just got, that blessed our eyes. I don't want to see anybody on Twitter talk about the CGI skeletons, okay? I mean, the fight was pretty sick, but again, like, I'm tired of seeing CG. Like, the CG skeletons just look kind of whack, though. Kind of took me out of it. I don't want to hear it, okay? I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, they made up for it with it being, them turning back into the...
That was so, like, I mean, what a
other
crazy
Quincy's.
tactic. I mean, what a crazy power. I mean, we haven't seen Yamamoto's Bankai like that. I mean, we haven't seen
No.
it at all.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that was insane. And again, like Yuha Bak said, like, what a crazy thing for the head of Soul Society to be able to, like, command an undead army. Like, that shit looks crazy.
Yeah, Yuha Bak mentioned, like, the Quincy, like the light of God.
Right.
Like, I know there's a hell, right?
Right. And they've talked, they've alluded to other things like that,
Yeah, so are they, like affiliated with
Aizen
God?
was looking for the key to this other place where people, a royal family, I believe, that's even above Soul Society, where they're at. Remember, he was like, that's what he was trying to recreate in Katakura town. But Aizen's back too. I
hope he's not.
Well, I mean, that was crazy.
I hope he's
came
not.
up to Yamamoto and he's like, where was I? I was talking to Aizen. And so you're thinking like, oh damn, are they going to team up? And then it shows their conversation, and Aizen's like, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I hope he sits out. I hope it's not like a thing where he's like, I'll help you guys for a little bit, but I'm going back to being bad. Like, I hope it's not like a Suicide Squad thing where they're like, we need your help. We're going to bring you out for a little bit. Because I'm sorry, this is probably an unpopular opinion, hot take, but I'm done with Aizen. Let's move on to the next chapter.
Aizen wasn't your favorite part of Bleach.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, that's your opinion, and I mean, I think that's valid.
I mean, I don't hate him, but I just feel like, it's like that was the big bad for so long.
Everything up until this point. Outside of the substitute Shinigami or the Fullbringer.
Yeah. So I'm just like, it's okay. Like, I want Yuha Bak is now I'm latching on.
Yeah, which is why I think we like the Fullbringer arc so much, because it was like finally a different antagonist.
Yes.
Finally, a story and arc that felt even more different because Aizen wasn't a factor or a part of it at all.
Yeah.
And like you said, like Yuha Bak is insane, and I already feel his the antagonistic presence that he sort of brings is very, he's chilling, he's threatening, he's commanding. I mean, I love him as an antagonist.
And it was crazy too, like, that he mentioned during the fight when he was seeing all his like subordinates, he goes, oh yeah, you did still have like a shred of humanity, and just like knowing that like that wasn't even him.
Yeah, I know.
So he doesn't.
And when he does, when he does show up, he's like, boom, boom.
Yeah,
boom.
so he doesn't. Like, that was just such an important moment. Like, that was the other guy.
It's
maybe playing a part, or maybe he did know those people as well.
Well, it could be. I mean, because that was something that you noticed during the episode where Yamamoto was kind of kept throwing that in his face, like what he did to his subordinates. He massacred them, and he's standing on this pile of bodies. But I mean, devil's advocate, I guess it could be a thing where he's like, sure, they're my subordinates, but I'm going to if they can't handle this fight, if they get taken out, then I'm going to turn them to ash so that there's nothing left for you to experiment on. There's nothing left for you to like.
It could be that, and also it could just be like, look what you did. Like instead of like he didn't actually do it, but by being there, it's his fault. It falls on him.
Oh, right. Yeah, by him like leading that,
like, look what you did to all of these people. Like, it's your fault that you're even here. It's your fault that all the people died. Like, more of that maybe than like actually like taking them out, because that doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah. But he does have that ruthless nature. I mean, even with this, like, and maybe he was putting that subordinate out of their misery too, because they were they were literally hanging on by a thread. He could have just you could view that as ruthlessness, or you could view that as mercy.
I think he did that mercifully.
Yeah.
I think because I mean, he wasn't just like, I don't want to hear you fangirl over me giving you a compliment, so I'm just gonna take you out.
You're gonna be in a lot less pain if I just do this.
Yeah, and I like your point with the experimentation, because I mean, even after all of this, there's still gonna be maybe some bodies if he didn't turn them all to ash. Yamamoto didn't turn them all to ash too. Like, Mayuri's just like sitting in the sidelines, like.
Well, yeah, and Mayuri was the one, and see, that's the thing too, because Mayuri was the one all the way back in Soul Society when he had his first run in with Uryu. He was telling Uryu how many Quincy's he experimented.
His grandfather included.
Yeah, his grandfather included. We joked about him having a little filing cabinet with all of them in there.
Yeah.
But he he was talking about experimenting on hundreds and maybe even thousands of Quincy's. So yeah, Yamamoto might be like, okay, well, I'm not leaving any scraps for Mayuri to learn anything from.
New.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do love how the entire episode, while it wasn't technically Yuha Bakai, I loved that they kept flashing back between past and present. Constantly that shot too of it jumping back and forth on Yamamoto's face. The direction went off. It's been crazy. I mean, we're 6 episodes in. It's been crazy, but I really feel like they put so much into this, and I believe that big fights that hold so much weight are going to be given this amount of attention.
I agree. Yeah, it shouldn't be like
every fight can't be like that.
Yeah, exactly. And you just have to accept that.
You do
because it's just like it would take so long.
It'd be another 10 years.
It would be another 10 years. And budget, I mean, the time these animators are sitting down in seats doing this, like, this is worth that time. I mean, a little fight between so and so, like, we could keep it touching.
It still looks great.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
It just doesn't have, a billion frames.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But
that was crazy.
It was crazy. It was crazy. And I just I'm so just happy and excited, and I can't believe still. I mean, 6 episodes in, it has started to sink in more. But I mean, if you would have showed this to me 5 years ago, I would have lost my mind. I mean, because for lots of reasons. But yeah, I mean, it's just a little disheartening, and I'm not gonna sit on it too long, because I feel like those people aren't even really.
They're not worth the time.
Yeah, they're not. They're not. Because they're just
people on the internet
complain about something. Or they're people who are Bleach haters that are just wanting to, like, they're Bleach haters who just are looking for an opportunity to start shitting on something. Bleach specifically, maybe, because I don't know. I don't know.
Sometimes they're just haters in general.
People talk shit about the Bleach fan base, but I feel like, for whatever reason, I feel like sometimes they might come across the way they come across because.
Y'all keep poking them.
Yeah, people are always trying to shit on them. Yeah. Or people are always trying to shit on Bleach. Or
they're already on the defensive. They're already like, okay, well, if I mention, like, what's your top 3? Like, what's your favorite of the big 3? And they're like, oh, Bleach. And you're already like, Like you're
yeah.
bracing yourself because someone's gonna be like, "Are you serious? Are you kidding me?" Like, so yeah, they're already sad, but don't be, because the Bleach heads got this. Okay,
Yeah,
sit
for
back,
real.
relax.
The haters are freaking. They ain't saying nothing now.
No
They're not laughing right now.
laughing. But yeah, it was a great episode. Wow, that was really awesome. This is what I mean. This is, again, reading it is definitely different from watching it, because I feel like, we mentioned before where we have like, chapters and chapters and chapters and chapters and chapters and chapters of one specific fight. Or be chapters of like boom, 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 switching back and forth.
Right.
Like watching this,
Yes.
just like a complete fight, it was just like, this is satisfying. Like
That's why I've always
great.
preferred. I mean, again, it's a double-edged sword, double-edged zanpakuto, because Kubo's art style is so amazing, but the story that he tells here, at least, I just think lends itself to being animated. So on one hand, I love the manga for Kubo's art, but I've always preferred the anime. I've always preferred watching it because it's just I feel like it just works much better. It sort of elevates everything that's happening.
Yeah, and then like I mentioned this before, and I think we got a comment saying like, well, it did capture the style back in the day too, which I agree with.
Sometimes you look at Rukia, she looks cross-eyed.
I'm looking at this, and it's like,
yes.
It's like leaps and bounds.
Yes.
I mean, it's just we come so far in just like technology and animation and stuff, and it's just like, it's such a hard style to emulate, because it's just like nothing anyone else is doing.
Yeah.
So I can understand that, but like watching this, even in the first episode, I was like, wow, like even Ichigo. He definitely is older here than when we saw him before, but he just looks like. He looks like Ichigo from the manga, like that jaw. Like all of them just look like
they look
perfect,
straight. They were ripped straight from the panel, the manga panel, which isn't always the case. And speaking of Ichigo, probably one of the last things we'll talk about is another episode that Ichigo wasn't in. But again, I don't mind, because a lot of Bleach does feel like at times, and it's not a bad thing, but it does feel like the Ichigo show a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So it is nice to get a little break from that and to focus on these other characters. I think we said that last week too.
We did, yeah.
But to get another episode with Yamamoto being the focus of this episode too, like it was really nice. Like I really enjoy that, and I would love to see more of that. I love Ichigo, and I know that when Ichigo shows up, it's going to be insane, and it's going to be amazing and awesome. But I do really appreciate and savor these moments where we get to just spend time with other characters, because this world is full of so many interesting, badass
I agree.
characters.
Oh, probably like my favorite moment, was the evaporation, the water in the air.
Oh,
just like that switch of like full daylight, like in the sound of like the crackling, and you could just like feel, like, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And that's like,
it's starting now. Like just like, how you kind of compare like darkness and light. Like, okay, like darkness is bad, light is good. So I'm safe in the light, I'm not safe in the dark.
Right.
And he was like, you're not safe at all.
Yeah.
Even though it's broad daylight right now, you're still not safe. Because there was like a menacing like air to the darkness, right? When they were fighting, when it was like kind of foggy and, the smoke and everything. And then when it went to day, it was like, a little relief. But then like seeing everyone's reactions, and also just seeing Yuha Bak and then back and forth, it was like, you're not safe.
And I love that. Like, I love that, you can convey, sort of that power without like giant flames, without Yamamoto's feet melting the earth, with just that almost like instantaneous
silence.
Like
it was like music
and silence. And that was more chilling, or equally as chilling as when he was doing his whole flame thing. But yeah, I loved every moment of that episode. That was incredible. And shout out to obviously Kubo, but the animation team for killing it, absolutely killing it. Another banger. I don't know. I think there, last week's episode had more emotion, and this actually had some emotion as well, with Yuha Bak being able to see, even though he is the antagonist, being shown his
Mhm.
fallen comrades.
Mhm.
Like there was some powerful emotional moments in that. But like, I really felt for Yamamoto in last week's episode. These are great. These are tied for like, best episodes so far. And people keep saying it's only going to get better. So we're here every single week reacting to these episodes. We're having a
Bleach
fucking
Monday.
blast. Bleach Monday.
Blunday.
BANKAI Monday.
Blunday.
Blunday? Okay, Blunday. We're not calling it Blunday. We're calling it Bleach Monday. Or we'll workshop it. Blunday? What the fuck is that?
It's Bleach and Monday put together. Blunday.
Oh, we're going to workshop
It's going to catch on. Blunday. Hashtag Blunday.
So if you're not subscribed,
Bleach
consider
day.
subscribing because, like I said, we react to all these episodes, and it helps us out a lot. And if you want to see the full uncut, uncensored version of this reaction, then you can see that by going to our Patreon and becoming a Patreon member, patreon.com/volume1pod, or becoming a YouTube member by clicking join somewhere next to the subscribe button on this video. Other than that, that's it. Let us know your thoughts on the episode in the comments down below. And the only thing left to do at this point is to get out here on our outro that is always the same and never changes. Which today is, I mean, we saw some crazy things.
CGI skeleton.
I mean, that's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Psych, because it's like,
Psych.
because you thought it was Yuha Bach.
I'll be Yuha Bach.
I'll be Yuha Bach. Okay, that's good. You killed it. Yeah. All right. Remember, every week. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It helps us out so much.
Like, I'll be back. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Like, I'll be Bach.
Like Yuha Bach.
Yeah.
But like,
I just want to make sure you got it.
Yuha Bach.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Right.
Like the Terminator.
What if we just say I'll be Bach? But that just sounds like that sounds.
Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure you got the.
So you're gonna say yeah, of course. No, that's
because I was like,
crazy.
we're not just saying that we're gonna be Yuha Bach. Like we're not just like I'll be Yuha Bach today. Like no.
I'll be Yuha Bach. Yeah, like yeah.
I'll be Yuha Bach. Like he is back.
Yeah, he's back.
Okay.
All right.
I just want to make sure.
All right.
And everyone too. I just want to.
Yeah. Clarify. Yeah, it's always good.
Okay.
To clarify.
Sorry, you can continue your.
I was done.
Your spiel.
I was done. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And until next time, I'll be Yuha Bach.
I'll be Yuha Bach.
I'll be Yuha Bach.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that?